I am Rachel Goodfellow, and I founded the Hidden Needs Trust in 2015 to raise funds and awareness of the vital work that the opportunity groups in Dorset and Somerset provide. These groups support preschool children with special needs and their families in a safe and stimulating environment. Staff are highly trained and work with the children in very small groups and often on a one-to-one basis. A range of professionals, such as paediatricians, occupational and physiotherapy, speech and language therapists and music therapy access the opportunity groups to work with the children and families on site. The facilities are superb and include the amazing sensory rooms and specialist outdoor play areas. The opportunity groups are charities themselves. Government funding helps, but there is a shortfall for each group annually of about £30,000, and this has to be found through donations and fundraising. There are only 2 of these specialist groups in Dorset and 2 in Somerset, and one of these is facing possible closure this year due to loss of lottery funding. £40,000 needs to be raised for this group alone this year. Please watch this short video filmed by Yeovil College media students of the amazing work that the opportunity groups are doing.
Okay, Jack, we were really struggling at home. As a parent, I knew that something was different about Jack, not quite right. I was in a swimming pool dealing with lots of challenging behaviours, and I met someone I half knew who happened to be a member of staff at YOG. She met me in quite a stressed state and I felt like no one was believing me, and she just said, "You do know there's another provision," and she told me about where she worked. Within a few days I'd called the manager here and she said I could look around. As soon as you walk in the building, there's symbols everywhere, the handles are higher up so you know that he's going to be safe. There was an air of professionalism, there was a lot more staff to kids ratio. You could just sense that the staff were talking the things I needed to hear. I needed to hear that they would deal with challenging behaviour as a positive thing, as a communication rather than just something that needed to be punished. When we were first shown round and I saw that the outside space was secure, that it had all the swings and the slides, and it just had space to run around and you could go out there when you needed to. The space was a really big deal for Jack.
I feel that in mainstream, the nursery he went to, he didn't cope very well with their structure. Here, it's more beneficial for him. The staff are all specialised in dealing with additional needs. You have the sensory room, you have the outside space in enclosed gardens. It's all safe for the children, and the staff are very experienced and supportive, kind and caring to the children, and it just suits Ollie very well. Even though Ollie has a specific key worker, I think I could go to any staff member if I needed to for help, support, advice. They're all specialised, so they all have their training and they would help us if we needed help. I would say he just loves being here generally. I'd say one of his favourites is obviously the music therapy, but I think he just enjoys it. He's very happy here, he seems very settled. Whenever we say at home, it's time for preschool, he sort of jumps up and he's ready to come, which is a really good sign.
Well, at the Opportunity Group we have music therapy, and we use this to help the children communicate and express themselves. And what I do as the therapist is I play music, and I play music that connects with the child by maybe matching the rhythm of the way they play the drum, or it might be the way they move around the room, it might be the vocal sounds they make. And we find that music therapy is very accessible and motivating for the children, and it's like a kind of language before words that the children can use to communicate, learn about interaction, to develop confidence and motor skills and so on. And it's very good, in fact, we find, for the children maybe who don't communicate very much or don't understand much about how to interact with others. So the music's a very good way for them to do that.
Theo has various teams involved. He's got physiotherapy, he has occupational therapy, he has speech and language, and they all do come to the opportunity group. And and then once every so often we have a meeting based at the opportunity group where all of his professionals come together and we have a chat, and it's nice that everyone's talking from the same all about the same thing. And Theo's become very attached to his key worker, Tash, and it's a really good opportunity because he wouldn't get that one-to-one time with a key worker if he was at a mainstream nursery.
We weren't the only ones going through it. I still have, Jack's not here any longer, but I still am in contact with a lot of the parents that we met here. You just felt safe. I was going through a huge emotional upheaval. We were going through diagnosis. I was angry about it. The staff here was so good. They helped me and they counselled me through that, and they gave me guiding points. Well, other parents have done this, maybe you'd like to do that.
Thank you for watching. Building on the success of the Hidden Needs Trust over the last 2 years, during the coming year I aim to raise funds for other preschool special needs groups while still continuing to give support to the opportunity groups of Dorset and Somerset. Please do get in touch for more details by visiting the website www.hiddenneedstrust.org. Donations, however small, are so appreciated, and if you would like to take a more active role, why not become a fundraiser yourself for the Hidden Needs Trust?